Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhong. Right next to me, we have Drew Davis. We'll be fighting on our upcoming event, May 28th. So, Drew, let's do a little quick interview. What's been going on? How you prepare for your upcoming fight? I know this is a big fight against Christopher Hernandez, probably one of the most experienced fighter that you ever faced. So, how are you going to prepare for guys like him?
Yeah, I mean, he's fought a lot. He's been very, very active. He's got like over 10 amateur competitions, and you know, I kind of just try to treat every single fight just like it's like a fresh start. Doesn't matter who I'm going up against. Just not leaving any stone unturned. So, especially I like his style. I watched a couple of his fights. I like his kickboxing, technical brawl kind of style. So I don't think I've faced anybody like that before, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Now this fight, obviously you have one thing as advantage on him is your height and your reach, you know, and you never really fight anybody strikers. Everybody that you fight is always trying to take you down.
Yeah, and I feel like with Chris, all of his fights have primarily been against strikers, so it's kind of interesting that we're both finally facing each other. I like to say that, you know, I feel when I came into this sport, striking was kind of like my bread and butter, but I love mixing it up now, and I feel like the more fights that I have, the more comfortable I get in the cage, and I can just kind of express myself and just take the fight wherever it needs to go. So it's gonna be interesting for sure.
That's pretty awesome. Now, do you have anybody that in your mind that caught your eye that you want to fight?
I mean, right now it's Christopher Hernandez. That's the only guy that I have on my mind right now, but that I want to fight. But you know, a couple more, hit the pro circuit, fight anybody that wants to get it, man. I'm ready for anybody. It doesn't matter.
Is that possible to make 135 when you turn pro?
You can't. Every interview, he's like, "Hey, you 135?" I mean, I like 145.
Look, Sean O'Malley is 135, and he's the same height as you.
True.
And you don't really walk around that big. You know, you walk around like you walk around in the 60s, so like maybe a little under 60. So like you make 145.
Sometimes 70s.
Right, sometimes. And it depends, you know. So, but I know a lot of people that make 135 that walk around in the 60s.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cut. You know, you have a lot more advantage when you make it to 135, but at the same time, you don't want to drain yourself
too much
and deplete yourself that you lost the strength and stamina on as well, you know.
Right. Well, the thing is, I mean, the more active, since I've been so active and I have so many fights, I think we can continue to play around with watching my weight. And, you know, I work with a great team, the fight dietitian, combat dietitian. They're, you know, working with Israel Adesanya, Volkanovski, Brad Riddell, and Kai Kara-France. So those guys are the ones that are helping me with my weight cut. And, you know, maybe at some point when they have enough data and we continue to fight, they might say, hey, let's give it a shot. But I really I'm feeling like I'm really hitting a rhythm right now, especially at featherweight. So I think, you know, maybe we get a belt at 145, you know, and we try to get a second one in bantamweight. We'll see.
Now let's talk a little bit about your personal life, your job, and you know, how's everything going with your work and everything.
Everything's been going good. I feel like everything is kind of just, it's finally running smooth. Everything's lined up. I feel like a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors have been opening up for me in this sport, but just in life in general. And I think, you know, COVID was there was a lot of uncertainty during COVID, but for everybody that stayed working hard and continued to grind and do whatever that they had wanted to pursue from even before COVID hit, I think all those people, including myself, we're starting to reap the rewards of our hard work. So, you know, I'm very happy where I'm at in life. And
what do you do for work?
Currently, I work at a group fitness gym called Rumble. Working on being an ops manager, running the studio, as well as becoming an instructor for group classes. I'll be here in the city working, but I might also be in Palo Alto as well, so I'll be traveling a lot. But yeah, I'll be close to here, but I'm super happy where I'm at.
That's good though, you know, with you 25 now, right? this is the time. Hopefully, you see yourself turning pro by the end of the year.
Yes, sir. Yep. Without question. So I think this fight, I think this is the perfect sampler. I mean, I think Chris said the same thing. Like 10 plus fights, you want to start turning pro. So I think this is a good test for both of us. He's fought former champs, good strikers. I fought former champs, amateur champs, and good wrestlers and jits guys. Matchups make fights. Let's see what happens, man. I'm ready.
That's pretty good. So how do you ever see this fight go down to the ground?
Absolutely. I see it going anywhere, and I say this every time. I try to react more than anticipate what's going to happen. Just prepare for anything and then react when it happens in the real life scenario. But I would like it to be just a kickboxing match or just a stand-up battle the whole 3 rounds.
Every time you say you fight somebody like ready to stand and bang, and it end up someone's always trying to take you down.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I don't know. They probably don't respect much about your jiu-jitsu, but like you just recently got your blue belt, and from your last fight, it really see your ground game is elevated to another level.
Yeah.
And I was even nervous, like, oh shit, the guy's gonna take you down. Like, are you be able to capitalize a submission to pull off a win? And you did, because the guy that you fought, Francisco Campos, he fought another Brazilian guy right before your fight, and he just jumped on his back and choked him out so quick and fast. I'm like, damn, are you be able to hang with this guy if he take you to the ground and you're not pulled off a win?
Yeah.
In the fashion way. So it's very nice. But this upcoming fight is definitely a good test.
Yeah.
Let's see how this fight lead to, and people are starting noticing of you now.
Yeah.
People start noticing who's the Hollywood kid, and some people even ask like, where this Hollywood kid coming from? Like, what's this name coming from? So like, you're born and raised in Hollywood, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you move out here to college, and you're still going back to Hollywood every once in a while. Your family's still down there,
My mom actually, she moved to Arizona. I still have my friends that I grew up with over there, so there's still, I still love the people from, that I grew up with, so I go and try to visit them. But yeah, even my mom had to move out of there because it was just getting too much living in Los Angeles, too hectic. Yeah. So.
Do you think Los Angeles is more hectic than San Francisco?
Yeah, I'd say so because it's so spread out. Yet there's so many people that live there. It's like when you're driving, right? Like there's bad drivers in SF, but there's bad, crazy drivers in LA that are in a rush to get to wherever the hell they need to go. And it's just in that kind of environment that exceeds like just like driving. Like that's just an example. Like just people in general are just like.
Well, you see a lot of good car chasings in LA.
Car chasings
all the time.
Grand Theft Auto, whatever. Yeah.
That's like a famous highway chase. A lot of highway chases always happen in LA.
Always crazy stuff going on over there. It's like when I see homeless people here, I'm like, I'm used to it. It's, whatever, it's the city.
So, well, let's see how this is gonna play out. This fight is May 28th. Now if people want to get a hold of you, how can people contact you, Drew?
Yeah, best way is through my Instagram, Drew Davis _the kid. If you want tickets, DM me. I'm sitting on 50 right now. Hopefully we'll need to pick up some more. But just everybody that's come out to support. I really appreciate all of you. My friends, they've been there since day one. My first 2 fights, I was 0-2, getting smashed, and now I feel like I've put in the hard work. I'm in a good rhythm right now. I'm starting to put some wins together, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if Christopher Fernandez watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Let's have a good fight, man. I think you want to stand up and strike with me, but if you want to grapple too, we can do that too, man. Whatever you want. Let's just put on a show.
That's pretty awesome. Now, do you have any special loved ones, supporters, co-workers that you want to shout out to for this upcoming fight?
Absolutely. All my friends from Rumble that came out to support me for my last fight. I appreciate all of you, of course, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for the next one. My girlfriend Nicole, I love you, baby. Thank you for always being my rock. My mom for raising me to be the man I am today, and just of course all my friends and family and Rob Whitlock, my brother, everybody that's just unconditionally shown support for me. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you.
Well, I'm very happy to keep watching you grow, and then can't wait to see what the futures hold, and then let's see how this fight's gonna play out. You have a very game opponent, so hopefully he can bring the best out of you and put on the best performance. So let's see how it's going to play out. This event's live stream pay-per-view, guys, nationwide. So if you can't make it to the event, make sure you guys order the live stream pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. The fight card just updated today, so all the fighters can get on the DragonHouseMMA.com, and literally the fighter can download your poster and repost on your social media. So in the next few days, we're gonna have a lot more fights updated. This fight looked like we're gonna go over 20 fights, 10 plus amateur, and it's about 10 plus professional. We have five professional title bouts on this upcoming fight, and then 2 amateur titles on the line. So it's gonna be 7 title fights on the card. So do not miss it out, and please click on the subscribe button. Help me to grow my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA, and any fighter want to get on the next upcoming card, August 20th, it's going to be in Cow Palace. It's going to be a humongous big fight card. Do not miss it, guys. We're going to put on another 20 fights. Any fighter want to get on that card, secure your spot, make sure you guys DM me, and all you guys know how to reach out to me, and follow my channel. There's a lot of interesting contents. It's going to be posted up on my YouTube channel. So here we go. We have Drew, Hollywood Kid. Finish another good interview, and I'm Zhong signing out. See you guys on May 28th. Any last word you want to say to anyone else?
That's it. Thank you to all my training partners, my teammates, coaches, everybody. Thank you. Awesome.